what's up YouTube? I know it's been a while since my last video, but that's just because I started school about 4 weeks ago and I'm super busy with work and school. I just thought it would be a good time to address a topic that I get asked a lot. It's a good question too, is I'm sick, so should I be training? Since I am sick now, I thought it'd be a good time to address this question. The question you should be asking yourself when you're sick is, am I better off recovering, or am I better off stimulating my muscle and staying on track with my fitness goals? So if you have, let's say, the flu, super achy, low energy, just feeling like death, you probably should not be worrying about working out right now. You should be worrying about feeling better. So with my current condition, whatever condition I have, I am super miserable in the mornings, just feeling like death. But right now it's about 2 o'clock and I feel great. Like, I could go work out right now, but I know that I haven't had enough food to eat, and but I know I'll probably be feeling better after I hit the gym. So in my case, it would be okay to train, but if you have the flu, stomach flu, if you had respiratory issues, problems breathing, catching your breath, then it wouldn't be a good idea to exercise unless you took it super easy. And maybe take that day to take a deload day, cut your weight that you're lifting in half the weight that you're lifting, and really focus on good form and giving your central nervous system a rest. I am a big believer in sports drinks. It's really important to me to be getting enough of the electrolytes that you sweat out, also the water that you sweat out, staying hydrated and staying energized with the energy that you get from the sugars, the carbs in the drink, which is why I always drink a Powerade post-workout. But it's especially handy to have this like when you're sick. It helps you stay hydrated. When your appetite is reduced when you're sick, it's really easy to get these extra calories. So I always have one of these when I'm sick. I'm gonna get some food, some high calorie food. I always go to the habit when I'm really behind on calories, just because it's really easy to eat and it tastes great. It's pretty hot in San Diego, even though autumn just started. The leaves started falling. Still hot as hell. Here we are. Beautifully washed car. Melting.
What is that? Wow. Okay.
That max AC going. Sometimes it's hard to realize that health should be coming first. If you're not healthy, then you can't lift weights, you can't bodybuild, and ultimately, yeah, health is the most important thing that you should be concerned about. So putting your health first is okay. Taking a couple days off from the gym to bounce back from your sickness, your illness, is totally fine. You're just gonna come back, you're gonna be more motivated than ever after sitting on the couch or in bed for so long, getting over your sickness. All right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna share with you what I got. I got a teriyaki chicken sandwich on wheat. This is my go-to. I'm a really big fan of chicken. I know the Habit has great beef burgers, but chicken sandwiches are kind of my thing. So can't go wrong with a chicken sandwich. And then, as always, I get sweet potato fries. Sweet potatoes in fried form are not necessarily healthier. They're still fried, they're still high fat, but I love sweet potatoes way better than the potatoes that are used in fries. It's just a preference, really. And I do believe the sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index. Not like it matters, they're still unhealthy, full of calories. but that's why I get it. It's for the calories. So I just finished the burger. Now I got these fries to focus on, and my God, I am so full. Because I'm sick, my appetite is inhibited because of the stress response that's going on in my body. Cortisol, you probably heard of cortisol, the stress hormone, the catabolic hormone that is notorious for breaking down muscle tissue, is going crazy in my body right now, trying to mobilize energy to fight whatever is going on in my body, to the disease or infection, whatever. Little physiology lesson for you. Cortisol is released by the adrenal glands, which are right above your kidneys. They're signaled to release by the pituitary glands, but that's not really important. What is important is that cortisol breaks down tissues of your body, like your muscle and your fat, and turns it into energy. It's catabolic, which means it breaks down. It's a pathway that breaks down something into energy. So since I am trying to fight off an invader that my body is not comfortable with, cortisol levels in my body are higher. That cortisol is breaking down tissues of my body for energy so that it can fight the invaders better. And this is the same cortisol that is activated while you're exercising. This is known as the stress response in the human body. So anytime you're stressed or your body's undergoing stress, physical, mental, emotional, you are essentially having the same reaction of your adrenal glands secreting cortisol along with adrenaline. So if you ever feel like super anxious or super stressed out, super irritable, that is because of the stress response that's going on in your body. It's also the same stress response you get when you're angry and when you're sick, like me. Going back to working out and the stress response involved with that, which is why it's super important to, I don't want to say minimize the time in the gym, but you don't want to spend 3 hours in the gym if you are a natural athlete, because those catabolic hormones are running rampant and they're breaking down your muscle while you exercise. So you want to just get in and get out, train hard, leave no stone unturned, and get out of the gym. Get on to other things in your life, like eating, so you can actually rebuild the muscle that you tore. The micro tears in your muscles is essentially how you're going to build muscle and strength. I'm always one to look at the bright side of things. Yes, I'm sick, but I freed up my entire day by not going to school, so now I can focus on my online clients. Just finished this training program for one of my clients who wants to compete in men's physique in the future. So there's that. And I also get to get ahead on my online clients. So folders with client names, and I have all their records in here and their nutrition information, what they're doing, their weight check-ins each week, the cardio regimen if they have one, depending on their goal. So yeah, I am pretty organized and I take pride in my organization. So I am a certified personal trainer. I am not accepting any more in-person training client, but I am accepting online clients. So I will send my clients who purchase training services a 4-week training program for them to follow. I emphasize that they increase their weight on their strength exercises every week. That way they are progressing and building muscle and strength. I also offer nutrition coaching through flexible dieting, give my clients a certain number of protein, carbs, and fats to eat with no food restrictions at all. And a cardio regimen is optional depending on the person's needs and their goals. So yeah, I am accepting clients. If you're interested, email me at ryancruz95@gmail.com. And typically I do respond within 24 hours. But if you get to me this weekend when I am on vacation, it might take another extra day. So I hope you guys like this video. Like it if you thought it was helpful. Comment below if you have any feedback, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.